All right, 10 minutes before 9, the Cancer Association of South Africa says over 100,000 South Africans are diagnosed with some form of cancer every single year. And although a treatable disease, it remains one of the major killers throughout both the developed and developing world. Our next guest is Joyce Maki Machuisa, who has been living with breast cancer since 2008. She started a non-profit organization called the Walkable Journey Initiative Programme. Now, she's accompanied by her colleague, Joyce Moeketsi. Ladies, good morning. Good to have both of you here in studio with us.
Morning, and thank you.
All right, so I know you're both Joyce, but I'm going to start with Joyce Maki, who's closest to me here. Joyce, talk to me about your battle. When did you first get diagnosed and find out that you had breast cancer?
I was diagnosed in 2008, August, on the 23rd of August.
And how old were you at the time?
I was 30 by then.
Wow, it's young.
Yeah.
And that must have just your whole life just sort of flashed before your eyes, I imagine, when you were diagnosed. Yeah. But you went through the treatments.
Yes.
You did everything.
Yes.
And now, how are you coping now?
It's a little bit of a challenge because I've started a new chemo last week, Thursday.
Okay.
And then I'm on Red Devil chemo. The journey is not easy, but the journey is walkable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing, but the support that I get from the people, from my family and from my son is just amazing.
Yeah.
And the love of God in my life has made me to keep on walking this journey and inspire lots of people who have been diagnosed before me and after me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in 2008 you were diagnosed. You went into remission? Everything was fine?
Yes.
And then it resurfaced again. Is
Exactly.
this the second time you're going through chemo?
Yes.
It's tough, but I mean, I think your optimism is incredible in terms of, I will get through this with the love and support of everyone around me. And I think that's a lot of the idea of people in your position, is to say, I can do this, but I do need that support. Yeah. Joyce, your story, obviously you're friends, you're colleagues, you're starting this together.
Yes.
Talk to me about your relationship with Joyce over here.
Okay, I met Joyce sometime last year. I was also diagnosed with breast cancer 2 years back. And it was not easy. It was not that easy. I went for chemo. While I was still in chemo, which is very, very horrible, I lost my mother. And on top of that, after the burial of my mother, I defaulted chemo. And the lump became this big, measuring from 1 centimeter to 8 centimeters.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to run back to chemo. And chemo is not nice. It's so horrible.
Yeah.
It's so horrible. Yeah. You'll feel like, you can run away, but it's the only option that can be able to help you to survive.
And how are you now?
I'm a bit better. I just finished my chemo in May this year. So I'm still attending some sessions with the surgeon. So I'm not sure what are they going to decide, because I went for the scanner last week. So I still have to go and see him next week.
Okay.
Yes.
So the other side of the coin is that you guys have taken what you're going through and you've turned it into something a little bit more positive. You've started a walk, and you're trying to get the community involved in this, to raise awareness, I imagine, and also to say that you can be a survivor. Tell me about this walk that's happening tomorrow.
We are having a walk tomorrow. It will start at 7 o'clock till 8:30.
Okay.
And then from 8 or 8:30, we'll be proceeding to Recreation Center, where we are going to be educated about cancer from professional nurses and doctors.
Yeah.
We want to make people aware that cancer is real, and cancer doesn't choose age, no color, your status. Cancer, it attacks anyone where the least you could expect.
Yeah.
But we just want to tell them that the journey is walkable. If you keep on thinking positive and knowing that you are fighting something that you cannot touch, but at least you have hope that God can help you to go through this.
Yeah.
It's not an easy journey. That's why we are saying it is a walkable journey. If we have support from people and if we keep on thinking positive and loving ourselves better than anyone else.
Yeah. It's almost like you've become somewhat, as your awareness, a crusader for cancer awareness within townships, because the walk is actually happening. It's happening in Kagiso.
In Kagiso, yes.
And do you do this more than once a year? Is it something that you try and do?
Yes, because on our NGO we have all types of cancer. It's not only breast cancer.
Yeah.
Like you are seeing us today, we are wearing blue. We go for prostate this year.
Yeah.
Because we have prostate.
So this is
people.
for prostate cancer.
This is for prostate cancer. Last year we did breast.
Okay.
Now we are going for prostate. Next year we'll be going for cervical.
Okay.
Yes, because we have all types of people in there. So we really want to show people that there are people who are living with that disease.
Yeah.
And they are fighting hard for their life. So they mustn't close those people indoors. They must just tell them that no, there are a support group in Kagiso. So just come and join us and fight this battle with us.
Okay.
We are not alone.
Yeah. So as we wrap up, it's 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Where are you meeting?
At Chief Mukhale.
Chief Mukhale. Anybody's invited. Everybody's invited.
Everybody is invited.
Come and support and walk. And then you'll obviously find out a little bit more about it afterwards. Ladies,
Wow,
thank you. Thanks for sharing your journey, your stories with us. And yeah, we look forward to seeing some of those big pictures of everybody taken to the streets. My two Joyce guests, thanks to both of you, Joyce Maki Machuisa and Joyce Moeketsi. Thanks both of you.
Thank you very much.
Let's take a break and we say goodbye to you after this. Do stay tuned.